What's up, y'all? Yeah, I just wanted to come on here to speak about strumming. Okay, I probably entitled it "A Rule of Strum." Pun intended. Anyway, like a rule of thumb. Ha ha ha. But so we're just gonna talk about strumming. I'm just gonna give a couple of tips. Even if you know some chords, that's all good and well. But if you don't know how to strum, what good is knowing the chords? It's almost like having the ability for your vocal cords to sound as a result of you pushing wind through the vocal cords, like but yet the articulation piece with your teeth and tongue is like that's a part that actually articulates the it's bringing shape to words and vowels and syllables and other different types of utterances. So, again, what good is it to just be able to do this, even though that is very important? But it's different when you can marry the left-right hand combination and actually get some rhythm going or some different strums going. So first of all, let me zoom in a little bit, and I just want to talk about this part. So many songs, not all songs, but many songs actually have what you call a time signature of 4/4, and that's where you count to 4/4 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and it does that over and over and over. Now that's a 4/4 count. A 6/4 count is 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Boom, dun, dun, boom, dun, dun, boom, dun, dun, boom, dun, dun. Then you got 6/4, whereas 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So like the time signature is sort of like that. That's the feel of it. And the only thing that really changes the other dynamics is the actual tempo. So all of those things are factors. But right now we're going to talk about 4/4. 4/4 time signature. And that's just basically, and I'm going to use these dead strums to kind of give you just some rhythm to work off of, okay? And maybe I'll use my metronome on my phone to actually assist. So that's a little too fast. So this is about 90 BPM. All right, so while strumming, keep the phrase economy of motion in mind, because anytime you strum, typically to start off, you're going to start with down strums. Okay, you see a lot of charts, they got the down, up chart strum, type thing going on. And those are very useful. But as I described this with words, try to keep this in mind. So I'm going to start this metronome and I'll describe what I mean. All right, so for starters, and this works well as a beginner lesson as well, or just a review. Down, all downs. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, as I'm strumming down, notice I have to lift my hand to go back down again. Well, it's only fitting to also practice up strums as well. So, and those are the subdivisions, or like the eighth notes, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. The quarter notes are 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so but the way it starts off is down. And you can pick and choose which ones can go up. Okay. Now with chords, it sounds like this. Down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, down. Okay. Real simple, right? Well, if you wanted to kind of divide it up even further, okay, you got what, 16th notes. Let's go. Okay, even still, you're taking into account as I'm going down, I still have to pick my hand up, so I can divide that up as many times as I'm physically able. Okay, now that's just like a little tip. The thing is, I don't want you to overthink that. Okay, but start off with just doing down strums with whatever chords you know. So. Then start to incorporate some ups, okay? But we're about to talk about the ups. Okay. With the ups, I want to point this out. And let me actually zoom in a little bit. With the ups, I've run into a couple of guitar learners who they just kind of make sense of however they want to actually do the strum, which is fine. But you have to think about, again, economy of motion. Dang, okay, short commercial. But I want you to be able to see my hand right here. So, and I want you to see my neck kind of like flat right here. So if I were to strum and do all the downs, now if you were to pay attention as I'm strumming, I'm coming out a little bit. Okay, it's very subtle, but it's almost like a circular motion like that, but it's very subtle. You can almost trace it with a line that is doing like maybe not a circle motion, but a oval. Well, in order to do your ups, we'll make that more of a line. And then also keep in mind using your elbow versus your wrist. Okay, so if you want more volume, a lot of times you can incorporate your elbow like this. Now my elbow is going far above the strings and far below the strings. But if you want to go softer, incorporate your wrist a little bit. It's actually the combination that will allow you to get different ways that you can maneuver around in terms of strumming. Okay, so I mean, these are just some little tips, and of course you can go between strumming, you know, to picking. So I can do a separate video about picking, because that's like a whole nother thing. But you all let me know where you are in terms of strumming and how much you want to actually talk about that. And especially for the beginners, I haven't really gone over stuff that was really beginner friendly as of late. But every now and then I go back and I recap on beginner stuff, because I do have some beginner guitar players. All right. And I am servicing that community as well. So beginners, you got questions, intermediates, you got questions, let me know. Okay. I just wanted to kind of share that as like a quick little touch in as a review. It's cool for like foundational stuff. All right. But let me know what you think about the topic, and I can give you even more pointers and tips, and we can go even deeper into it, as it's just as simple as recording a video like this, but we can get very redundant and repetitive and get very calculated into how strumming can actually work for you and benefit you. Okay, so don't think that going back to the basics is something that is not necessary. I've said on previous videos, in order for you to get nutrients from a banana, you don't just eat one banana. If you want potassium and you want it in your diet regularly, you might want to eat a banana every day, or an apple a day, or a carrot a day. So you don't just eat one carrot and boast on the fact that you had carrots a week ago. I mean, you may have some things in your system as a result of eating the carrots a week ago, but that's gonna in a couple of days, that's no longer going to be in your system. Okay, so you have to eat more carrots. You have to eat more bananas. Okay, so these tutorials that talk about things that you already know is like that. Okay, so reading information that you already know, seeing information that you already know, listening to information that you already know, believe it or not, has a similar effect. Your knowing can have new and fresh nutrients that you can actually lean on, and you can be even that much more productive. So already knowing something is not an excuse to no longer listen to it or no longer watch it. Well, all right. Thank you so much for listening and tapping in. I'll see y'all later. All right. Peace. Oh yeah, let me do my real quick. Bam. That right there. You need to do that right there. Subscribe, like, share if it's helpful to you. And thank you all for who have already subscribed and who have already shared and have already liked. Thank you so much. That really does show a lot of support. So thank you. See y'all next time.